Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I'm Jason, as always, my co-host, the voice of MMA in Utah, Mr. Zack Partridge. We're back. Another fighter spotlight. Mr. AJ Showtime Garcia. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. I love that intro video. Thing's awesome.
Did you catch your cameo in there?
Yes, I did.
Your part is my favorite part because it's like right in the beat too. It's like,
yeah,
boom.
Just all like the whole thing though. Like that's some amazing work.
Yeah, I don't even know the person that did it, but they did a great job.
Yeah, nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dig it.
So you got a fight coming up, October 23rd.
Yes, sir. So October 23rd with SteelFist. I was just telling you guys we had an injury to the guy I'm fighting, so they're looking into getting me a new opponent, but it's looking like they might have found one. I don't want to say anything too early until it gets officially signed, but it's looking like it's still going.
Nice.
I mean, what's it like getting a new opponent? We're just like 2 weeks out. A little over 2 weeks out.
It's pretty close to the fight, but I mean, it doesn't really change anything for me. I've been training, everything and just getting better everywhere. I felt like the last fight camp, I left off really good, like as far as just improving everywhere. So having another fight this close to it is just like I'm right where I left off for that one, and I've just been getting even better. So I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. I'll fight anyone they throw in there, but everything stays the same for me. Mix everything up. It's an MMA fight, so just stick to my strengths and go from there.
Where do you feel like that you've leveled up the most in these last two fight camps? Because you've probably been in the gym more consistently over the last few months than I've seen you since I've been in the gym.
Yeah, so I started out mainly as like a ground guy. Like I would mix up my striking, but I would love taking guys to the ground and beating them up there or getting that submission. And it's just because I came from a really good ground coach, and he was all about that. He's like, if you can take him down, beat him up, you avoid damage, just get it over quick. I'm like, yeah, that's cool with me. But I feel like now lately I've been doing just a lot of work with my stand-up as well, and working with Aldo and LJ Schultz. I've done a lot of private classes with LJ Schultz, and I'm doing things that I never used to do. Like it's pretty insane. Like the last fight, I was a complete different fighter than the one from before.
And it showed because you look great in that.
You look great in that fight, yeah.
Yeah, it felt good to get back in there, but I could just feel it. Like everything about it, I felt completely different. The way I was kicking, just everything. I used to not throw a ton of head kicks because I wasn't really flexible, and that was something I worked on, just stretching every night, doing yoga, and like now I can get my leg all the way up there. So that's been pretty cool.
That's a game changer. I've started doing yoga once a week in the fight camp that I do. And I'm telling you, man, it's a game changer. Like stretching is a game changer.
Yeah. I would throw some kicks before, but just, like just some lead leg stuff, like getting my distance. But now I can like really get it up there. So I feel way more comfortable with it.
So are you predicting a head kick knockout in your next fight?
Possibly. I would love that that would be a dope one to have on the highlight reel.
Nice.
So you've been fighting for a while. How long do you plan on fighting?
I don't know.
Almost 10 years.
I'm loving being back in it and being active, but it takes so much out of me too, like so much time away from, our family and all that. And I want to do it. I want to stay active and get a couple fights in right now before I get any older. But I want to get some wins and possibly like fight for like a pro title fight sometime soon before I'm done. Okay. And then I think that would be something cool to end my career on, like win or lose.
Yeah, I mean, the thing for me, and this just is an outsider perspective. I see you in the gym and stuff. Outsider coming in. You're leveling up so much right now, and you're getting so much.
Dustin,
you kicked me in the head. You're leveling up so much right now in the progress, and when we train, we have a lot of fun too. And when it gets fun like that, that's the thing. It's like when people are like, "When are you gonna be done fighting?" When you're getting better, and the training's fun, it's like, why stop?
Yeah.
Why stop? Like it's always super fun to just like when you get these breakthroughs, because that's the thing. I explain this to everybody. Like when you're training in MMA, it's like kind of like a lot more in jiu-jitsu, but I think it applies to striking as well. You don't really feel like you're getting better, and then all of a sudden something happens and it like breaks through, and you're like, holy cow, like I'm getting a lot better right now, and your confidence, and you start leveling up, and then you kind of plateau for a bit, and then you have like another breakthrough in like another 6 or 9 months. You're in one of those in between where you just broke through, and now you're riding that up. And so I mean, it's like, man, sky's the limit, you know?
Yeah, it feels so good, like, just feeling all that and going through it, because like, I noticed it myself, but then I also way before, when I first took that fight and started working, I had kinda told myself, "Alright, I don't know how long I'm gonna do it. This could even be my last fight just because, who knows what's gonna happen in there." I coulda got, like, really hurt and been out for a while, and that's just so much to overcome. So I'm not looking at it like I want to be done, but who knows what could happen? There's injuries, there's all that stuff, and I'm always going to keep training, but putting all the time in for these fights is definitely something that's pretty hard to do. And,
Takes a
especially when
toll.
you have kids and,
Yeah.
Jaylee like puts up with, taking care of the animals, the kids while I'm at work and then go train. So it's hard for all of us, but we make it work and it's been fun. And like you said, the way I've been getting better and better lately, like it just makes me want to see how far I can get before I am done.
Yeah. You pretty much, after your last fight, did you even take any time off or did you go right back into camp because you knew you were going to be fighting again soon?
So I took it was 2 weeks off because my hands were really bothering me. Like it was hard to open and like close them. And then the week I was coming back, I got COVID.
Ah,
So that took another couple weeks, but then as soon as I started feeling better from that, I was right back in the gym.
so you knew you were going to take a fight as soon as possible.
Yeah, I wanted to just stay active. I wanted to mainly like I made a post after my last fight that I owed it to myself and to my coaches after getting after improving that much, like I owed it to everyone to just keep working and see how far I can get.
Yeah,
So,
I like it.
yeah, and that was a fun fight. Dustin, he just comments he's a tough dude. Like,
He's tough.
yeah. My hat was off to him after that. Like I hit him with some tough, like some hard shots, kept coming, and he just kept coming forward. There was no quitting that guy.
Yeah.
And you've hit me with one of those hard shots before. They don't feel good.
Yeah, man. And he ate every one of them, got kicked in the head like he just pointed out, and he was still ready to go in the third round.
Yeah. So, well, we can't really talk because we don't really know who. Well, you know who the opponent is, but it hasn't been made official yet. So I guess we can't really ask you how you expect the fight to end. I guess we can, right?
Sure.
Yeah. How do you expect the fight to end October 23rd?
So I'm just gonna mix it up like always. I mean, I'm good on the ground. I'm good standing. With any fight, I kind of have the same game plan. I want to mix it up, get them worried about what I'm not gonna do. Like if I throw some strikes, I want to get them worried about that, and then shoot for a takedown. If I shooting for takedowns, get them worried about that, throw some strikes, just keep them guessing. So, I would love that highlight head kick knockout, but I mean, I'll take what I can get. So.
Have we had an amateur one, since they implemented the rule that amateurs can do head kicks? Not, I know you're a pro, but I'm just asking in general.
Yeah, I haven't
we haven't
seen
had one
any.
yet.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yep. Yeah.
What's
my prediction's Cole Faust. If it hasn't happened by December, Cole Faust back in the cage in December, dude, it's coming.
Yep. That'll be a good one to see. Did you take that body shot yet?
Monday.
Next
All
Monday.
right.
Come around the podcast Monday,
I was gonna say I didn't see anything from that yet, but I want to check it out.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
coming.
Appreciate that. That.
Hey AJ, what's it like having your teammates on the card with you? Because obviously Zach's going to be fighting on the card. Do you guys have anybody else fighting on that card?
Tanner.
Oh, and Tanner. Yeah.
Tanner
So
Hines.
what's it like having your teammates fighting on the same card as you?
It's cool. The last one was awesome because we had like 6 people there.
Oh, yeah.
It was either 5 or 6, but I noticed way before I even went to One Hit that like when I'd fight on cards, they would have like tons of guys on the card every time. and they would always do, like, almost all do well. So now being a part of that family and just having guys that we're all getting ready for our fights together, we're sparring, going through our shark tanks together, like, it's awesome. Like, it just builds a bond that, not a lot of people are ever gonna feel. Like not a lot of people know what it's like to stand in there and just, beat the crap out of each other for a while, leading up to your fights and be like best friends after.
Yeah.
Well, it's that environment, like the iron sharpens iron. I think you see you. I think you can tell when you go to fights and watch. I think you can tell which gyms train like we do versus the ones that don't.
Yeah.
Right, and I think you can tell which gyms prepare the right way and which gyms maybe do some things. I mean, maybe it works for their gym and stuff, but I mean, our results speak for themselves. I think LJ said something. Our last 16 fights for SteelFist were 14-2.
Yeah.
Something
It's
like that,
crazy.
right?
Not bad.
And then there's some other gyms like Agima's been making a lot of noise, and I mean, there's other gyms in Utah that are doing really, really well. But like I think it's so weird because this is not a team sport. You're in there by yourself, but you have to have that team to be in there and be successful by yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been awesome. We have guys from all like different sizes, different backgrounds, like I would say we're kind of known as a stand-up gym, but we have guys that, are good wrestlers, good ground guys. Getting pushed by a guy like Joe Rodriguez is super helpful.
Yeah.
So
And
we have it all.
horrible. And
Yeah.
horrible.
On Shark Tank Day, I always look to see if Joe is in there and hope he stays on the other side of the room with the big guys.
I was grateful he stayed a part of Tanner's Shark Tank on Wednesday. He didn't come into mine. Did he come into yours at all?
No. So
that's good. Maybe that's why Tanner was tired.
Yeah, he didn't come to mine, and then before I left, I asked him why he was ducking me. So he's probably going to get me pretty good next time.
Now you're going to pay.
Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. You didn't learn that.
Yeah, that'll be a good one for the last hard one before the fight, though. So
it's awesome being able to obviously be involved with this and watch you guys train. And I mean, obviously I don't fight, but I do the fight camps with the guys, and I love it. I love the camaraderie you guys have. I love the discipline. I love the respect everybody has for each other. MMA is an amazing sport, man.
Yeah, everything about it. It's awesome. Like, it's changed my life. It's saved me, like, in one sense. Like, I was struggling way before I got into fighting, like with drug addiction and whatnot. And once I got clean, and that's when I first started training, and that's when my career took off.
Yeah, I mean, it's done a lot. I mean, it's done a lot for a lot of people. That's the thing. I don't think people realize it's not the fighting. Like I don't know about you, but like fight nights, I mean, it's a party in there. Like it's a lot of fun, right? The nerves, the adrenaline, everything that goes into it. Like it's a lot of fun, but I think the hardest thing about walking away from fighting is it's the gym, right? It's all the work we put in with our brothers and sisters in the gym that everybody gets really close to each other.
Yeah. I love it. Like, it's always like I've been, different places, and it always feels the best when all your teammates are just super close and you're like one big family.
Yeah.
So
heck yeah. Well, AJ, do you have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Yeah. So first of all, a big shout out to Zack, with Damage Plan Insurance, hooking me up, and anyone looking for a quote on their home and auto insurance, hit that guy up. He's been helping everyone out and saving money. So, way good guy, doing a lot of good things always.
I'm okay.
He's all right.
Yeah, I'm going a little overboard there. He's not that cool.
Yeah,
but
don't make his head any bigger than it already is.
It's huge already.
But also Small Cake City, Shaylee has started this cake pop business, and it's kind of been taken off. These things are amazing, and I can't eat any right now, so I have to come home and the house smells like cake and just smells amazing. And I
That's
just
brutal.
think about how I can't wait to eat some after my fight. But at her page on Facebook, she's been getting a bunch of orders. Like they look awesome. The detail in them just way cool. So there's that.
She should bring a bunch for after our fight.
Yeah, she said she was gonna make me some for there, so maybe I'll have her bring some.
I want some.
Okay. My cousin Devin Martinez is a barber at the Gentleman's Barber Shop, and he has started his own like beard oil company that he's selling out of there.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all natural, pretty cool stuff. He's selling it out of there. So anyone looking for even just a barber or beard oil, hit him up. Does amazing work. Darren Badeau RV again, RV company, good people. I went down there and met the owner. Like everyone there is super awesome. And so anyone looking for a new or used RV, go hit those guys up. And then just I want to give another shout out to you for just getting me set up with the meal plan. Like that was pretty awesome. I'm like at a point where I felt like I didn't really need to cut a ton of weight, but I need that structure. Last time I was just kind of eating what I wanted, and you got me all set up, and like I've been sticking to it, and I feel amazing.
It's going to show on October 23rd. I promise you.
Yeah.
It will show.
So I'm
when you're not struggling to try to make weight, and you're not, depleting yourself so you can't train. When you're drinking water at the weigh-ins, you'll feel good.
Yeah. I've cut weight a ton of times. I've cut to 135 before a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I've cut to 45 and 55. Those are my general ones, but I've never had like a real strict, or I've never had help from someone who has like all the knowledge of, all the like meal prepping, like everything that just goes into it. And so having like a structure for it has been awesome. And just being able to talk to you about it and let you know where I'm at, what I need to adjust. Like I've never had that before. So it feels good. Like I've been sleeping better, just getting up, feeling good. So
I really hope more fighters listen to this and hear this, and you don't have to go with me. I'm not saying come with me, but get somebody in your corner that can help out with your nutrition and get that in line. Because if that's not in line, you're going to struggle.
It's you
may do well at a lower level, but as you start going up that ladder, you're going to start fighting guys. You're competing against guys that are doing that are checking all the boxes. Yep. So I applaud you, man. You've been communicative with me this whole process since we've been working together, and that's what makes it a good thing.
Yeah. And, after I hit you up that first time, everything just started going like really good from there. So I'm like, oh, like this is awesome. I don't even have to change much. Like I feel good.
Just rock and roll. I think I told you last night, you're probably going to be drinking water at the weigh-in. So,
all right, let's do it.
We'll see. And you can just walk around and look how many people are suffering.
Yeah, that's been me plenty of times. Yeah.
I think it's going to be me this time, buddy.
Oh man. All right, AJ, we'll let you. Was that everybody?
Yeah, that's everyone. And just thank you guys again for having me on. I love being on and being able to talk MMA with anyone. So
always.
Heck yeah, man. Well, October 23rd, if you haven't got your tickets, reach out to AJ, reach out to Zack, or any fighter on the card. Support your local fighters. SteelFist Fight Night, October 23rd. We'll see you then, AJ. Thank you.
See you guys soon.